All right, welcome to Miss Silver today, and we have our guest right here with us. And we made mention of Miss World Nigeria 2026. We had the camp and we had the fashion night activities. We had designers with their different creative styles. Now, our guest is here with us today in the person of Susan Idiare, the founder and creative director of YS Styling. It's a Nigerian fashion house known for creating elegant, distinctive, and thoughtful crafted designs that celebrates personal expression, matter of fact, storytelling. Yeah. So we're going to be exploring the relationship between that and what she does. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Nice to have you. Well, first of all, what was your experience like with the whole Miss World? Yes.
It was very beautiful. That was my first time partnering with Silverbird for the show, and it's something that I've never experienced before. Putting the looks together for the contestants, it was very, very good. And
nice. Always very unique to say that. But let's talk about your journey to fashion and styling. How did YS Styling, how did it, begin?
My journey started from a deep appreciation for creativity and fashion, wanting to make women feel seen, wanting to make them feel appreciated by creating designs. I used to watch my mom create garments in her studio, so that kind of inspired me to want to create timeless designs.
Nice. Okay, yes, that's pretty good. Now, you describe fashion as storytelling and art. We saw also at the back end, you were all over we need to get this perfect, we need to get it straight. So now, what kind of storytelling does your own fashion art tell? What does it tell to your clients, to your audience, universally?
Okay, so I want to be able to tell the story of a woman when they wear my dress. I want to be able to express her personality. I want to be able to infuse that into her dress and how people see her basically when she wears my dress.
Nice. So how will you define the YS Styling woman? Who is she? What does she do? What does she look like?
So the YS Styling woman is a woman that is confident, is a woman that understands who she is and is not afraid to express herself. And I can say that we can tell her story through her outfits. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
nice.
I like your answers, very short.
What values guide your creative process?
So there's a lot that goes on behind the scene when it comes to creating designs. And for me, it is more very, very particular. I can say I'm a perfectionist when it comes to creating. So it's like attention to detail. We have to make sure that everything, comes out how we want it to look. And yeah.
Okay. So now to the Miss World Nigeria 2026 camp, the preliminary fashion night show that we had. What was your experience like, particularly behind the scenes?
So like I said earlier, it was wonderful, and because it was my first time, it really opened my eyes to a lot of things. Seeing how the outfits are able to translate the person wearing them, the contestants, it just made a whole lot of difference. It just opened my eyes to a world that I've never seen before. And I'm very grateful to be able to experience that.
Why do you think fashion and pageantry go together? What do you think the correlation is, and what do you think they blend?
Well, I feel like you cannot have a pageant without the designs, basically. So I feel like fashion designing and pageantry go hand in hand, because it gives the designers a way of expressing, their designs and showcasing their designs. So yeah.
So now looking at it, I'm just seeing the clips of it now, so beautiful. How do you balance the creativity that makes you think, oh, this outfit is what fits this particular delegate, contestant. Now, that gives them that stage poise and confidence? They were really authentic on that stage.
Yeah. Okay, so at YS Styling, we design dresses based off of a person's personality. So first, when we see the client, we look at you. We try to figure out the type of woman that you are, what you like, your story, basically. And we try to tell those stories in the outfit that we make for you.
Nice. So what's up this year with the delegates and their looks and their energy? Because every year we always have different delegates. So for you, styling them, working with them, going through their bodies, and really understanding what the theme was this year. What stood out for you this year?
I think it was the models the contestants that I worked with. Like they're very beautiful and they had different personalities basically. So we had to work based off of their personalities for their outfits. Yes.
Nice. Makes sense. Now let's start with the business of business. Now we can understand that fashion is a serious business. It's not just about saying the old glamour. A whole lot of work is being put into it. But there are some realities that people kind of overlook. Matter of fact, maybe some creatives. What are they that these people overlook?
I feel like people see the glitz and the glamour of fashion, but they don't see the behind the scenes, like the process, what it takes to make an outfit. Most times we literally have to explain to clients that, well, fashion is not just about making a dress or sewing. There are processes that goes behind it. And as a fashion designer, there are steps that you have to take to make sure that the outfit is the way that you want it to be, to bring the dream or the concept to life, basically. So I feel like a lot of people ignore. Some people just say, is it not just to make a dress? Which is
it's not just to make a dress.
Yes.
You know, but how important are the platforms like Miss World that kind of are in creating opportunities for designers?
Well, very, very important, because Miss World, platforms like this give designers, upcoming designers and designers basically, it gives them like a place to showcase, you know, their products, to showcase their dresses. It gives them a platform basically to showcase. Yes.
And when you look at partnerships, how best do you think those partnerships have on the creative industry economy?
Well, it has a very, very good effect on our economy and everything, because it kind of helps, just like I said earlier, it kind of helps designers put them on the map, allow more people to see them, to see their products, to see, you know, their creative side. Yeah.
Okay, now let's go back to, you know, the outfits that you designed right there at the fashion show. So can you give us more like examples of what you did, maybe a particular feat that you loved the most, that stood out for you, and the kind of effort you put in it to make that dream or that visual storytelling come to life?
Yeah. Okay, so I think my favorite outfit basically would be the brown one for Miss Rivers.
Okay.
That's gold, Ichenda. We worked tirelessly on that outfit because it was a concept that came to me at the last minute, right? And the outfit features a cape. It's a brown outfit. It features a cape. First, that was something I've never done before, so that was my first time trying that, and it really changed how I saw a lot of things, because we had to work under pressure, and I feel like that was the highlights of yes.
Well, when we talk about what your fashion represents, are you looking to do more bespoke, more fashion, niche? What is the vision for YS styling?
Okay, so currently now we do more bridals. Yes, more bridals, but I feel like we're not a fashion house that's just about bridal dresses. We do couture as well. Let's say you have, for red carpets, it's your 50th, it's your 30th, you want something glamorous, we do that as well. And I think our overall vision is to grow the brand, to grow YS Styling into a brand that is recognized worldwide.
Nice, I like the vision. So what excites you the most about Nigerian fashion industry right now compared to before? Like, you know, it's gradually evolving. What excites you presently about Nigerian fashion and the future that you see Nigerian fashion going?
Well, I feel like Nigerian fashion, especially Nigerian fashion designers, were evolving really fast. And it's surprising to me because back in the days, fashion wasn't, you know, it didn't used to be like it is right now. And Nigerian fashion designers are really, you know, they're going worldwide. You can see fashion designers going abroad for fashion shows, which is really, really surprising. And the way that they're putting Nigeria in the map worldwide is something amazing.
Nice. Okay, so how can fashion designers, you know, compete global while trying to stay grounded? So competing on the global scene while definitely still trying to stay grounded.
I think we should keep true to ourselves, impute more of our culture, because that is what makes us special. That's what makes us different. So infusing our culture into our designs, staying true to ourselves, staying true to, you know, our culture basically. Yes.
Okay, so now let's project forward. Now looking at YS styling, we understand that it is not just a fashion house, like
Yes.
you mentioned. You really want to make impact about it. So what are the opportunities that are there that you provide for others who may want to be part of your journey as a designer and the creative director?
So we kind of like train people that you know want to get into fashion to know more about fashion, and I feel like a lot of designers can do that as well. There are a lot of programs right now. There are a lot of workshops, master classes for upcoming designers to be able to tap into our knowledge as people that have been there before, to create like a platform for them as well.
Nice.
Okay.
What are the challenges? How do you deal with the challenges of supply, sourcing, and crazy clients? Because you got some of those crazy clients and deadlines. How do you handle it?
Okay. How do I handle deadlines and all of that? So I feel like if you have a team, first it has to do with your team. I can say that I have a very strong team behind me. My team are literally the backbone of everything. They're there on the days of crazy clients. They're there to meet up with deadlines, suppliers, and all of that. So I feel like the basic thing is to have a strong team behind you and delegate as much as you can. And I feel like if you can do that, then yes.
Okay.
Okay, me, I would like to be part of your team. Since it's a very strong team, I'm sure that we're enjoying really well.
If you could describe African or Nigerian fashion in 3 words, what would it be?
I would say bold, limitless, and very daring.
Okay, if you can describe, now she mentioned fashion, if you can describe YS styling in 3
Woman.
words, what would it be?
I'll say the YS styling woman is confident. She's beautiful, and she knows exactly who she is.
Period.
Yes, I love that. Thank you so much.
That's
Thank
a
you.
I love it because it kind of feels like YSL styling, but thank you so much for coming.
YS styling.
Yeah, so can probably have you more on Miss World,
Yes.
Miss
Yes.
Universe,
Of
and also
course.
more collaboration with the brand. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Like
having
we
me.
always say, fashion is more than fabric, its identity is confidence, and like we had at the partnership with Miss World Nigeria, designers not only help to create pieces, they're shaping the future of African storytelling on the global stage.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that is how we have it on the fashion story now. We have more designers partnering with us. Thank you for partnering as
Thank
well.
you.
Thank you for showcasing.
Thank
We'll be
you for
leaving you
having
with a
me.
word for the day by Joanne Wolfgang. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. So knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. So the apply and doing gang.
This is where we say our goodbyes. Have a beautiful weekend, and thank you to our guests for coming through. We have
Yeah.
more designers on the show too. Yeah, so have a beautiful weekend, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.